Hi, you lovelies. How are you? I really hope you had a great start into this new year. I missed you so much. I had a few days break and I'm so excited to be back here again with you. We have to catch up on so many things. A few updates. Also, I have a few really good finds that I can't wait to share with you. Also, I'm gonna, of course, style these pieces. So this is not only a haul, but also a styling video. Without further ado, let us get started and I show you the first piece being this Almada label coat. This brown coat has been on my wish list for a very long time. I mean, not specifically this brown coat, but I wanted to have a brown coat. I kept convincing myself that I don't need it, which is true. I have enough other coats. But I was craving a coat like this, and I really love the style of this one. I love the color. The color, I mean, is fantastic. And this coat is very simple, very long, but has got a few twists to it. First of all, at the back, I love the composition. It is 100% natural, fibers. I think 90% wool, 10% cashmere. At the back, you have this button, which is genius because you can buy from the same brand a shawl that can be attached to this here and be worn together. I will show you. It's so beautiful. I love the fact that this coat is very long. I hope you don't see my Christmas socks because I have still don't show my Christmas socks. I have still my Christmas socks on. I know they need. I really need to ditch them. But I love that this coat is long, but not as long as the Frankie shop coat, which is beautiful. But not practical for me. I really love a long maxi coat, but not. I don't find those coats very practical. So I love the fact that this one is really long, but it doesn't, swipe the floor. By the way, if you enjoy this kind of videos, styling videos, anything fashion related really, high end, but also good quality high street fashion, it would mean so much to me if you considered subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. Next, let us leave the coat section or outerwear section here and talk about something that is extremely exciting, at least for me. The row, yes. Gosh, I treated myself to this bag. There is a story behind this bag and I try to keep it short. Last year in April, it was in April I think, I went to this store in Vienna, Amici's in Vienna, and I saw this bag. I tried it with I had my Kate cardigan on and it worked so well. It worked so well that a customer who was there actually bought this bag because of the outfit. At least this is what she said. She was thinking of this bag, but now I sold it to her. And she bought it right away in front of my eyes. And I couldn't. I myself couldn't. First of all, this bag had a lot of scratches because this was the bag which was sitting on the shelf. So here I have the tag. This bag retails for 3,770 euros. They offer 10% reduction, which would have been 377 euros. So this bag would be still a bag over 3,000 euros, right? And I don't know about you, but with me, I found it a bit difficult to spend so much money on the raw items. Don't know why. I found it much easier to spend this kind of money on bigger brands. I mean, spending this kind of money on any bag or any brand is difficult, right? But anyway, I really wanted to give it short, right? No, it's not working. Anyway, a few days ago, I went to the same shop and saw this bag on sale, 30% on sale. And I asked if they could give me 40% because of the scratches. So they had this bag. If you are in Vienna and you are thinking of getting this bag, they still had a few days ago at least this bag in a smaller size, black, and in the same size, I believe, in brown, not brown, tan brown, you know, that kind of orangey brown, on sale. But I really wanted to have this one. This is in this beautiful dark taupe. It is between taupe and brown. Really love this color. It goes with everything I have. It's got gold hardware, which is very new for me, at least. Yeah, most of my bags come with silver hardware. This is just my preference. I was so happy. I can't even tell you that I was able to get this bag on such a good discount. I mean, 40% is almost a steal, right? So I had to get it, even though I was not planning on that day to spend so much money on a bag. But I also knew if I left this bag there on their shelf, it would be gone in a heartbeat. So I didn't want to, risk this, and I'm so happy with it. As I mentioned before, I bought it a few days ago and I have already been wearing it few times, which is down to its color, I think, and its shape. It's really handy to have a bag like this. Really happy with it. Anyway, let us talk about the next piece, which is this one by Saint Acne. I need your opinion on this one, or do I? I'm not sure. Let me explain. This one by Saint Acne has got really great quality. It is the inside. I mean, these kind of jackets are all made out of polyester outside. Outside of these kind of jackets are all made of polyester. But what matters is inside of these jackets. So inside of this one, you have, I think, around 90% down and 10% feathers. I think this is how they call it in German, I think. Anyway, I will link it down below. Like everything, actually, here you will find all the links down below, and you can go and check the composition. So the composition of this one is really good. But first of all, Velcro. I didn't see that on my Teresa side. I bought this one from my Teresa because Velcro can damage your items. Should we try? You see? Here. So it can damage your items. I wanted to have a short jacket. I wanted to have an updated version of my down jacket. This one, I really love the shape, but maybe also I'm not used to short down jackets, but it is also defeating the purpose somehow, doesn't it? So as you can see, I'm struggling making sense of this jacket. Because I'm asking myself, is this jacket practical or is it just beautiful? I mean, it is warm here, Of course, I can put on some tights, right? But I'm not crazy about tights. And anyway, another thing I really dislike is that this jacket doesn't come with a, what is it called? Cap or hoodie. I would appreciate a hoodie with this kind of jackets. So I think this one is sold out, but I am gonna send this one back. And if you are in the market for a jacket like this, keep an eye on my Teresa. This is size 36. I think this jacket is sold out in all the colors, all the sizes. But as I mentioned before, I will send it back. So you may get your hands on this one. It is a beautiful one. I really love the style of it. It's slightly longer at the back. Very beautiful jacket. You could also make it a bit tighter around the hem so that the air doesn't come in easily. And as I mentioned before, it's a beautiful one. If it had a hoodie, I would have compromised and kept it. But without a hoodie, with the Velcro not good, and it is on sale around 30% or 40% off, I'm not sure. Anyway, a good one, but is going to go back, unfortunately. Next piece I would like to share with you. Let me talk about these very controversial, polarizing shoes. I shared these shoes on Instagram, and it was so funny to see your reactions, guys. Some people really hated these shoes, some people really love these shoes. For myself, I always wanted to try these. I mean, at the very beginning, I'm talking about 2 3 years ago, I was not sure if I like these shoes. But they grew on me, and I really wanted to give them a go. In Paris, I went to their store, Maison Margiela, and asked them if they do my size, and they said my size comes only in men's section. So I forgot all about them, but then I stumbled upon them on My Teresa again. This video is not in collaboration with My Teresa at all, by the way. And they had them in my size, 42. And I had to try them. I had to try them just to see if they fit me and how I feel about them. Because I get a lot of questions about these shoes. Many people ask me what I think about these shoes. So for research purposes, I had to try these shoes. And let me tell you, first of all, it's funny to mention how my husband reacted. My husband, I think I have never seen his face with this expression. He I couldn't really tell, was he disgusted or was he in shock? He didn't like them at all. He said, no, 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 I don't like them. And he also said he learned to trust my intuition when it comes to fashion. Sometimes I buy things and he doesn't like them that much, but then after a few times of wear or styling, he actually likes them. Anyway, it was so funny. I wish I could show you his expression. But I hear from you guys on Instagram that many of your husbands really hate these shoes. And yes, with my husband is not no different. But I do love them. I absolutely love them. The only issue I have with these shoes is maybe it's better to have this microphone here. They are meant to be worn very tight, so you don't need, at least that's what I heard, you don't need much space in front of your toe because they are meant to fit like your socks. And they do. They fit me like gloves. They are like gloves for your feet. Maybe this is something I'm not used to, but I always like to have a bit of space in front of my toe. Other than that, I really like them, and they are very, very comfortable. I will show you, of course, in the cutaways. I absolutely adore them, and I got them on sale. But I think, and I'm so sorry about that, I think they are sold out. But I will still link them in the description box. Before we go on and talk about these new shoes, let us talk about these. I decided to keep these by the row, these loafers by the row. I love them so much. How could I even think about sending these back, right? I mean, a funny story about these. I actually wanted to send them back, but my husband refused. He said he packed them as a present for Christmas, and I was so surprised to see them again because they were packed. I wanted to send them back, and then unpacking and seeing them was a big surprise. But I am so happy that I decided to keep them. The only thing that kept me of keeping them was the price, of course. But apart of that, from that, these shoes are great. They are slightly too slim for my left foot, but they have loosened up a little bit, and they are just perfect. They are perfect. I love them so much. And the good thing about these shoes is To be honest with you, with these shoes and a pair of, if you are an extreme minimalist, you need a pair of good loafers like these and a pair of good trainers. Then you are good to go. With these shoes, I can wear them with skirts. And this is a big, big advantage for me because these shoes are so easy to style. I love the color. It's not black. It's something between burgundy and brown and black, and it goes with everything. Everything. Absolutely, absolutely love these shoes so much. The only thing is I can't wear them right now because we have how do you call them, stones on the streets, because the streets are slippery and they spread stones to keep us from slipping, I think they call it. Anyway, that's why I don't like to wear them on those stones, because those stones ruin your shoes. That's the only thing. But absolutely love those. Anyway, next are these trainers. I bought them from Massimo Dutti. Story behind these shoes, we have story about everything, almost everything. So you saw me unpacking and holding those Miu Miu shoes that very similar to these, right? I mean, not really, but somehow, you know what I mean. I ended up returning them. I didn't want to admit, but they were on my left foot. They were slightly too small, and you know, comfort for feet is so important. You should never compromise on the comfort for your feet, because it will have consequences. So anyway, I went to a cobbler, asked him if we can do something about that, and he said you can widen the shoe, but you can't, of course it makes sense, you can't make the shoe longer. I don't know, I just didn't want to accept. I ended up returning them and asked them in the store, because I bought them from the store, and asked them if they can contact me once those shoes get available in a bigger size. And they said yes, but I don't see those shoes coming back. I'm so sad. I was so sad that I needed a replacement, and this has never happened to me actually. Those shoes, those trainers, those black Miu Miu collaboration with New Balance trainers are so good, really so good. They have my heart, and I am checking their website. I would even buy them from the website, because the store here in Vienna is not connected with the website. Anyway, to suit myself and to make it less painful, you know, being without those shoes, I went and bought these. I actually really like the style of these shoes. I'm not sure about this flappy thing, but I could also, you know, actually cut it off even. I really hope that they contact me and tell me that those shoes are back in stock in my size. But anyway, I have these in the meantime, and yeah, that's the story behind these shoes. Anyway, back to Miu Miu. When I went to the store to return my trainers, I spotted these sunglasses. I really fell in love with them instantly. So I left the store with these sunglasses and a gift card for those trainers, because here in Vienna at the Miu Miu boutique you don't get refund. So next, let me show you these shoes by Flattered. I really love how they fit. Very comfortable, and also I adore the style of these shoes. So I ordered them in black as well. If they arrive while I am editing this video, I will of course include them into this video as well. But I just wanted to let you, I mean, this color is beautiful as well, but I think I would get much more wear out of these shoes if they were black. But this looks really nice with gray and brown. I have been wearing them actually outside as well. Great shoes, and that's why I decided to get them in black as well. I think this is everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know which piece you like most. Share your thoughts on these pieces. I always love to hear your thoughts actually. Other than that, Thank you so much for being here today with me. I really hope to see you soon on my next one. Till then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye.